Whenever we are talking about a dog that is reactive or aggressive, we are normally dealing with behaviors that are beyond the scope of self-help dog training. There are numerous variables to consider, and because every dog is unique, it is absolutely necessary to consult an experienced professional for a proper assessment and to help devise a plan that will be most effective. It is also important to consider only using techniques that involve positive reinforcement, because despite its popularity, punishment will only make the behavior worse. The exercises and ideas that I want to present today I have found to be very useful on many dogs. Not only are they the foundation and starting point for dealing with a lot of reactive behavior, but I think that this work is also invaluable in developing focus, attention, and stimulus control for friendlier dogs and puppies. If you haven't seen my last video on dealing with distractions, make sure that you check that out first, because we're going to be building on many of those skills today. Reactivity is a loosely defined term in dog training, so let's first make sure that we're on the same page. When I talk about reactivity today, I'm referring to a dog's tendency to become less attentive to the handler and physiologically stress from being fixated on a distraction. I am not referring directly to aggressive behavior, even though these two terms are often used interchangeably. Pulling on the leash to meet another dog, to chase a squirrel, or just becoming otherwise less responsive to well-known cues is what we are trying to overcome here. The distraction that we are working with today is that of other dogs. In an ideal training situation, we would be able to manage and manipulate the environment by controlling the other dogs, but I could not do that. And I know that a lot of other people may also not be able to. Therefore, the one variable that we must control is that of distance. This is going to make the difference between success and failure. And although I will come back to this, I want you to remember that we always want to work at a distance that is appropriate enough for the dog to be successful. What we are doing here is making the association in our dog's minds that seeing another dog equals rewards. Timing is very important here, and I like to use a clicker because it is usually conditioned to be a very strong marker. A lot of times even stronger than just using our voices. Even though you can't tell here, there are dogs playing to the left of the screen, and this is a big temptation for Celia because she wants to be part of the fun. I am marking and rewarding her for just looking at the other dogs. If the dog is too distracted to eat the food rewards, then this is an indication to us that we need to either move further away from the distraction or get better rewards that the dog likes more. Usually a combination of both of these things works best. What's going to happen here is that after some practice, and this may take a few sessions, distractions are going to signal the dog to focus on us. There will be a distinct moment when you will notice that the dog is turning to you after looking at the distraction. This is a breakthrough moment in what we're trying to do here. Watch here how Celia turns to me as the distractions become more intense. The greatest thing about this exercise is that if it is done slowly and correctly, then the more distractions there are, the more attentive the dog will be to us. I have recently been overwhelmed by how many people enjoy watching these videos and decided to expand the network to share even more stuff with anyone that's interested. I've made a page on this somewhat well-known website that you may or may not have heard of. I'm hoping that you will join and like the page so that we as a community can help spread punishment-free dog training information to even more people. I have put up a new video that is exclusively accessible only through the link on the page. It is about strengthening a dog's recall and making sure that they come when called. To see the video, all you have to do is go to the page and there should be a link to it right there. I also have a website and some other contact information that I will be putting in the description box of this video. So once again, thank you for watching and we'll see you soon.